Hi, boys and girls. It is Thursday today, just in case you were losing track of what day it was in the week. We have a few activities for you to do today. One is going to take you 5 minutes, and the other is going to take you will take you about 20 minutes. But it's one that you'll enjoy more, I promise you. All right, so let's have a little look. Now, today we're doing another dictation, okay? So that means that I'm going to read a section of the shared text, and I want you to write it down, paying a particular attention to your punctuation. Now, this book has a certain way of how it's written. It's written as a song, but another way you could also view it is it's a bit like a poem. All right, so a poem has a certain way of how it's written. So let's just have a look at, we're not going to listen to it, I just want you to look at the words behind him. Now, as you can see, and I can make that bigger if you like so you can see it a bit better, we've got sky grows dark, moon glows bright, climb in bed, turn out the light. It's dream time now, I'll meet you there. My love for you goes everywhere. Okay, now you can see that there is a line and then a comma, and then the next part of the sentence is written. Now, the reason why they do that is to create rhythm. So it's and they do that because they want you to read it a particular way. So a poem or a song will create a rhythm, and that's why it's written that way. Climb in bed, turn out the light. So the sentence is broken up into two parts to create this, what we call like a stanza. And what you're going to do is, if you have a look here, it's got a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence and then a comma where we want to take a short breath. And then we go to the next part of the sentence. Now, the reason why it hasn't got a capital there is because it's not a new sentence that it's starting. It is part of the first part of the sentence. They've just broken up into two parts so that you take that breath to create that rhythm. So that's something that I really want you to look at today when you're doing your dictation, boys and girls. So start with a capital letter, breaks up with a comma, and then start the next part of the sentence without a capital letter, and then we finish that part of the sentence with a full stop. Okay, I've taken a few lines out of this book. It's not those ones there because then that would be easy. Okay, but just make sure when you are writing yours down, and I would like you to write it on a piece of paper, not typing. Okay, we need to practice those writing skills and practice writing on a piece of paper. So things you're looking for: capital letters, commas, breaking your lines up, stanzas, and full stops. Just a few things. Okay. So if I was to read one now, think about where the comma would go. Let's go here. So, for example, if my love were a rocket ship, it'd blast off out of sight. So think about where the comma would go, where the full stop would go. All right, I'll get out of that one. Now, I'm not going to leave the shared text for you there because so you don't aren't tempted to look at what it actually should be. The dictation is here, so just need to press play and write it down. If you get stuck or if I'm reading too fast, remember you can pause it at any time and you can also go back. All right. Then I want you to post your writing there so I can see how you went. So take a photo of it and then put it there. And then this is task 2, which is a lot more fun. So first I want you to do is finish off the sentence by writing about a favourite, fun or funny memory you have of your dad or significant male that you have in your life. So your brother, your uncle, your grandfather, a family friend, someone who's important to you and you celebrate Father's Day with. So you start off with your sentence, I remember when, and finish off with a little story or anecdote about a memory you have of them. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is you're going to create a Father's Day card for your dad or significant male in your life. And you're going to use this memory in that card. So I want you to write that memory in the card. Also, you could use some of your, as it says here, there we go. You could use some of your metaphors or descriptive words that we did in Monday's task as well. Now I'm going to show you a couple of the cards that you can do, and these are attached to the assignment so you can download them. Now the first one you might like to do is a pretty simple one. It's a bit of a mindfulness colouring in card, very easy, something that you can print off. Then this one here is the one that was on the slide that you could see, which was like a superhero comic sort of looking one, and it's something that pops out at you. So it gives you the instructions here of how to fold the piece of paper and everything. And then it's giving you a visual example of it there. And then what you've got here is your parts. So you've got, this is the bang bit, and then you can put pals, you can put boom, you can put stars or lightning bolts in there if you'd like. There's a few other ones. At the front of your card, you will see that there is Father's Day thing parts to it. Let me just have a look here. So it doesn't, not all of them say Dad or Father's Day. They do say other different ones as well. Just lost my cursor. There we go. So you're dynamic dad, Father's Day, you're an ultimate uncle, you're a brilliant brother, you're a great grandpa, you're a super stepdad. So you can do as many cards as you want, really, depending on who is in your life and who you like to celebrate Father's Day with. So that's another one. And then the following cards are a little bit of fun, especially if your dad likes to have dad jokes. He might enjoy these cards as well. You've got Dad, You're Dynamite with a dinosaur. Dear Dad, I love hanging with you. And you've got a picture of a sloth. Dad, You're Rad. Big hugs, that's more sentimental. Dad, there's no otter quite like you, with a picture of an otter. You're a super dad. You're the best pop. Dad, you really are the best. So there's a few different options that you can choose from there. So you're not just printing this out and writing whatever. Make sure you write your memory in there as well. And don't forget to add in any metaphors or descriptive words in there when you're writing your Father's Day card. So that'll take you about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, depending on how much time you want to spend on it. But please don't let it take you 5 minutes. That means you're not putting enough effort into it. Okay. If you have any questions, please put your questions in the comment section, and I hope you enjoy doing it.